TunePocket.com. TunePocket.com.
Good day. Good day, and welcome to the Sean Farrell podcast. I am Sean Farrell. Happy New Year to everyone out there. God is great all the time. All the time, God is great. Let's get into it. So, people, sleep and depression. Okay. People with insomnia have a higher risk of developing depression. Okay. Now, when I think about insomnia, I think about someone I used to work with back when I was at UPES. I know she has insomnia and she has sleep troubles. So I was thinking about her when I was doing this topic. People with insomnia have a higher risk of depression, developing depression. And among people with depression, 75% have trouble falling asleep and staying asleep. I know for me, more often, my sleep is broken. Okay. My sleep is broken. What I mean? Well, when I say my sleep is broken, I'll be like in a deep sleep for about probably like an hour to hour and 30 minutes. Then I'll come back to for about, 5 to 10 minutes. Then I'll go back into a deep sleep. Then I'll come back to for about 5 to 10 minutes, go back into a deep sleep. So that's what I say when I mean my sleep is broken. Okay. Now I have had sleepless nights before. Okay. I've had sleepless nights before, as all of us have. And like I said, in videos past, I can probably function okay for one day without no sleep. I can function for one day without no sleep. But if it's like 2 straight days, then it's a problem because your immune system is a little bit weaker and your mental functioning is not as good. Okay. So, and in addition, there's a 31% reduction in positive moods with this lack of sleep, which is lack of sleep. 31% in positive moods, and it increases the risk of depression. Okay. 40% of people with insomnia have clinical depression, and up to 80% of patients with depression experience bouts of insomnia. Early wakening is associated with depression as well as falling asleep at night. Okay. Now, I wake up at 3 a.m. Okay. No. That's not as far as me early awakening, that's not associated with the depression. Okay. It's just the time that I would wake up. I start my day at 3 a.m. I'm just, and I say grinder. Okay. I start my day at 3 a.m. But early awakening associated with depression as well as falling asleep at night. And in addition to having trouble falling asleep, okay, people with depression can sleep too much, okay, and it can be a survival strategy, okay. It can be a definite survival strategy. And how can sleeping too much be a survival strategy? It can protect you from, that's the way some people survive their suicidal thoughts. It's just by staying in bed and doing nothing. When you have thoughts of suicide, their bed is like a safe haven, and their bed is a safe haven and sleeping. Also, sleeping gives you the relief that you need from your suffering, because when you're sleeping, you're often gone. You're often off in a deep state. I know for me, I have dreams every single night, okay? I have dreams every single night. And usually when I wake up, I remember what I dream about, okay? I remember what I dream about. So, there must be some level of deep sleep that I have, because when I wake up, if I can remember what I dreamed about, then I was in some type of deep sleep, okay? But again, some people sleep a lot because it's a survival strategy for their thoughts of suicide, negative intrusive thoughts. So it's a survival strategy for some people. And there's also what they call a negative feedback loop, okay? That can contribute to lack of sleep, stress and worry, insomnia, difficulty focusing, feelings of fatigue, declining mental health. All of these things and poor sleep come from a negative feedback loop of all these things that you're thinking in your brain, that your brain is trying to tell you, that your brain is lying to you about, but is working really hard to convince you that these things are true. And you got to fight hard back to convince them that they're not true. And it's like I said a few days ago, people with depression, anxiety, thoughts of suicide, negative intrusive thoughts, they got to go 12 rounds every day with each thoughts. They got to go 12 rounds every day. So, yeah. All right. That's it. And that's all for the Sean Farrell podcast. Happy New Year. May God bless you all. I am out of here. Peace.